And we're back, guys. I think this DJ started a little bit earlier right now. And remember that we put this Igor, this crazy LED guy, onto the stream like a couple of times so far. Well, now this LED Igor is dancing while the DJ is just making sure that he's getting the perfect bass lines for his special moves over there. Jesus, that's a madhouse here in our hall. People are taking pictures and whatnot. It works, obviously. The way we ended the last session was basically telling you about my experience with photography and the most disruptive technologies for the market of photography. Whether it was the first camera, whether it was the first digital camera from the early mid-70s, and when I've had this, when I was a little kid, like 6 or 7 years old, and someone took a picture of me with a camera that had this kind of grayish plastic case, and all over this case was this kind of rainbow band and colorful band. And what was different was the picture came straight out of the camera, and at that time that was just true magic for me. We're talking about one of the most iconic brands in this industry, and that's Polaroid. And I'm so glad to have here two representatives of Polaroid. We have Tobias here on our side, and then Ravi. I'm so sorry. I've had so many names today. But I feel always so bad when this is happening to me, and I actually even asked him before. So you guys are working for Polaroid, and you actually launched a new product over here at IFA.
We're very proud and we're very excited to be here today in showing everyone what we've launched. We've launched the Polaroid Snap camera. This is a digital instant camera where it's so easy to use, it's easy to carry. We wanted to go down the route of Polaroid having the iconic history about the instant print, but now we're more in the digital world. So basically the way this operates is you have your viewfinder, you take your pictures, and you have an SD card. So not only can you take your pictures and you have the images coming out of the camera, you also can continue shooting and you're saving them in the SD card as well, so you can view them. So sometimes you may be very, very excited in taking your pictures. You lose moments because it's printing and you're losing your moments. So now we have the SD card capability, and the great thing is on this, you can either have the Polaroid border, the traditional Polaroid border, or you can have full bleed pictures. The magic happens in the paper, so there's no ink. The technology lies in the paper. It's called zinc, zero ink, so there's no cartridges, there's no nothing. It's tiny crystals in the paper, and it uses heat technology. It's smudge proof, it's waterproof, it's tear proof, you can stick it. Everyone is going down that route. So we wanted to launch something where, we wanted to bring back what Polaroid was renowned for, Of course, we've had many models in the marketplace over the last couple of years, but this has been the most exciting time for us because, we're bringing out this particular model where it's very affordable, it's $99, and you know what? This is where the magic happens.
Let the magic happen. I want to see that. Now, I mean, you can tell us whatever, but I want to make sure that we're going to, and this is live, guys. So,
Okay. So, we've just launched,
yeah.
But we're going to show you the quality of the print, the way it works. This is a model that I'm showing, and it's exclusive to IFA, as I mentioned. We're launching in the marketplace in November. So the product is going late October, early November, and the excitement and the buzz has been mad. It's been absolutely crazy, and we're going to show you how the paper technology works with our other device that we have, which is the mobile printer.
This one was already in the market, right?
Exactly. So the great thing is there's no lack of supply when it comes to paper. We own the factory now because there is always been renowned that there's a shortage of supply of paper and so forth. We actually own the factory, so we control the market. We can bring the paper. There's never going to be an issue. So we're going to show you. We're going to have Tobias taking a picture. It's
going to be live.
Here we go.
Okay.
So we have the app where Tobias is going to print the picture for us. And like I said, this is where the magic happens. You know, you'll see the print coming out, and within 45 seconds, you have your print. You know, like I said, the picture, the quality. Let it speak for itself. Let it come out, and then we'll show you. But yeah, like I said, we are very, very excited about this model. You know, it's a huge growth. You know, the 15 to 17-year-old nowadays, they were born into the mobile phone world, the tablet world. So for something like this, it's like, wow. Really? Yeah. You can have a picture coming out of a device. So, you know, it's new for them. And then obviously the older generation, they knew what it was, so we're bringing it back for them.
Yeah. So let it rest. Now it's printing.
Here we go.
The printing process just started.
Okay, let me just move my...
You better have taken a good picture.
Just put it up.
So here
we go. So the great thing is it's not analog. You're not having to make it dry or anything. It's smudge proof. You know, you can touch it straight away. It's full bleed, or like I said, you can have the Polaroid border. You can do editing. Here we go. That's one for your wardrobe. You can stick it on there.
How cool is that? How about that?
Simple as that. So you just imagine taking a picture on the snap, and the picture is coming out exactly the same as that. You know, it's 10 megapixels, so you've got great quality pictures.
This is like bringing Polaroid back to its roots and combining it with the digital world. Absolutely amazing. And you know what?
So you can peel it and you can stick it on the wall. Yeah.
This is even a sticker.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, well, I think I saw this for the first time during Mobile World Congress in early March.
Yeah.
What you're doing with this one over here is just basically a combination of a digital camera with this printer.
Sure. So, you know, you have enthusiasts that will be taking pictures, and, you know, the way we see it is mobile phones is, of course, taking over the photo world to a certain extent, where everyone's capturing images on their mobile phone. Mm-hmm. And that's where it stays. You know, you may view it 1 or 2 times, and you know, rest is memory, rest is history. So we wanted to create a device where you're taking pictures, but you're having fun also. So you can print your images, you can carry this, you can take it whatever you want. You've got your images. You know, that's the fun element. We want to make sure you're still capturing your moments. It's the retro, it's the fun, it's the lifestyle. You know, you could be on a bachelor party and you're taking pictures of someone having a drink and you're sticking it on each other. You know, the fun style. That's what we want to bring back. Yeah.
I love this.
So there's the next one coming.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Interesting.
Here you go. Here's another one.
Look at this. It's not stopping. Right? I mean, we have a bunch of empty space here over here, and we can just
trust me. We're going to fill your walls very soon.
Very cool.
Just tell me what to shoot.
See that? No, that's a great picture right now. Me holding a picture into the camera.
Pictureception.
Picture taking a picture.
This is so meta. Jesus. Very, very cool. So, I mean, there are a bunch of questions in our chat, and I will make sure to pick it up. Mm-hmm. And once again, if you have any questions, make sure to ask them, whether it's on the Twitch chat, whether it's on the Wing chat, or Mobile Geeks. So I'm just walking through this. Mm-hmm. First question is, of course, can you tell us a little bit more about this, the pack of papers? Sure. How many pictures can I take with it? How much does it cost? Okay,
so we have various options available. We have a 20-pack, we have a 30-pack, and we have a 50-pack. Mm-hmm. So the cost, when it comes to cost, I'm gonna use US dollars. Mm-hmm. But the US dollars for a 20-pack will be retailing at $9.99. Mm-hmm. You have a 30-pack retailing at $19.99, mm-hmm. and then you have a 50-pack retailing at $28.
Okay.
So, you know, the cost of print is virtually nothing, you know, for what you're having and what you're taking. Mm-hmm. The availability, like I mentioned, of the paper, it's there. It's readily available. You know, it's easy to use. The paper itself, like I said, is going to be everywhere. You're not going to see a shortage of supply anywhere.
Okay, good.
For the guys who are wondering what the euro price is, the euro prices are basically the same. So 50 pack, 28.99 euros.
Okay, you always have to keep in mind for those that are constantly complaining about this. Oh, the euro is a little bit stronger than the US dollars. US prices are always without sales taxes, and they have different ones in different states. So let's see. Once again, okay, here we go. So Julian is asking, what's the target group for this? Is this more for a little bit of a nostalgic guys, or is it more of trying to bring back something that we've already that's been around for 100 years or so, and bring it into the new connected world?
If I'm really honest with you, there is no real saying, we're specifying that we're going for this market. This is available for everyone. Like I said, it's easy to use. It could be a little child taking a picture. It could be, the enthusiast that used to be using the Polaroid camera itself. So, it could be the teenagers that are not used to having something like this, a device where you're getting instant print cameras. But also, for the generation that used to be involved in Polaroid, you know what? We're back. We're back with a big bang.
There you go.
So basically, it's a perfect item for parties and big events. So if you're having a birthday party, no matter if you're 20, 30, or 50, it's always fun to print out the moment you just experience. So, and also, for example, weddings, it's a perfect gift. Just put it on a table, and you have a lot of fun with your guests.
I will never forget the moment, because a lot of people would say, oh, this is so old school. Oh, I don't need this picture anymore. I'm just uploading them to Facebook. I tell you one thing. When I got my first printer for my first computer, that was like, oh my God, for the very first time, I'm getting something out of my computer. It's just not only stuck to the screen. I love this, right? To hold it and to create something on my computer that I was able to print out. Or maybe, those pictures are perfect to put them on the fridge, right? Or somewhere in your office, or on the lid of your computer. As you can tell, I'm obviously into putting stickers on the lid of my computer. So I think this is a fantastic idea. Some more questions here. How big is this picture?
So it's 2 by 3.
It's 2 by 3 inch.
2 by 3 inch. So at the moment, this is the size that we have. There are other aspirations that we have, especially now that we own the factory. We have the technology to be using this. We will be looking at other sizes, but at the moment, this 2 by 3 is easy to carry. It's like a business card. So easy to use.
Julian is asking, what about the technology of the printer? Is this like a thermal printing technology?
It is a thermal printer. It's heat. The technology actually lies in the paper. There's loads of mini crystals. So you imagine in a printer, you have the ink cartridges, you have the blue, you have the pink, you have the yellow. So there's like 4 layers on the paper itself, and it does the magic, like I say.
I love that. That is technology. That is technology. What else do we have here? Let's talk about the camera again. Can you tell us a little bit about the specifications of the camera?
Sure. So this camera is 10 megapixels. It's lithium-ion battery, so you're not having to buy batteries every time when it goes off. You have the paper. It takes the paper inside. It's so easy to use. The functionality, you just open it up. Okay. I have long nails, sorry. Here we go. So basically the paper just goes inside.
I'm going to hold it, and then you can just show us.
Yeah, so you have the paper that goes inside. Again, like I said, this is a mock-up model just to show you exactly what's going on. But this is where the paper goes in. It's exactly the same technology as the mobile printer. You got the viewfinder, so it's so easy to use. If you want to switch the camera on, it's literally opening up the viewfinder, and that's powered up. So then you have the ability to put the traditional Polaroid border. So you could have either the Polaroid border, or you can go full bleed.
Okay, interesting.
So that's one option. The other options you have is you can go for normal color, you can go for black and white, or you can go for Polaroid vintage.
There we go.
So you have the 3 options there. Then you have, this world now is all about the selfies,
So I'm going to shoot a selfie with it.
The selfie stick. So you have a timer on there. You got your 10-second timer, you have your selfie stick, you go and put it, and there you go. Here's your image. So the selfie world, it's become something different. The selfie sticks, and with what's happening in that world, you know, we wanted to ensure that people are still enjoying and living to today's life, but they're enjoying and capturing moments from what was available previously. So, you know, you have that. And then, like I said, the SD card. You know, it's so important. When you're taking snaps, you've got an image coming out, you may be like, oh, I'm just going to miss a moment.
Right.
You're not, because you have your SD card, you continue snapping.
Yeah.
You can view your picture later, or you can print it later.
Yeah.
So, Sascha, one question. Did you go to the photo booth with your friends back in the days? So
not only back in the days, right? I'm still doing that. Trust me.
Of course. Well, this camera has a photo booth modus, so you can basically put on the timer. In 10 seconds, it will take 6 pictures and print them out. So directly, and so you have this photo booth mode, which is always fun. So
I like
you don't
that.
need to go to the central station to find a photo booth. You just need the Polaroid snap.
And once again, photo booths are amazing.
Yes.
We all love them. We all love this.
They're never going to run out of fashion.
Exactly. I have so many of them. Especially, you know, when you're going to an event and there's no photo booth, I have a problem with that. And I'm going to complain about it the day after. And sometimes I'm going to complain about the photo booth the day after. Which is sometimes even worse when I saw the pictures. But this, let's just check out what the guys are asking us here in the chat. Can you tell us a little bit about the life cycles of this printer? So how many pictures can I print out with it?
Okay, so the life cycle itself, there's no end to it.
Right.
You know, like I mentioned, the technology lies in the paper, so there's no ink cartridges required. Right. There's no nothing. It's just the process of the heat coming out and the paper. So as long as you have the paper, your camera is never going to expire.
Yeah.
So the life expectancy on there is endless. So that's the way the photo works, and you know it takes maybe per charge you have up to around 120 to 150 pictures per charge.
Nice. That's very nice.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, they can't even check it if it's really endless or not, because when it's endless, it's just Okay, I got it. They're still trying to figure out how many pictures they can take with it.
Yes. As long as you have the paper, you continue going.
Well, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, there are no additional costs except the paper package that you're buying. Actually, quite a smart idea to monetize this platform. I really like that. Is this a snap? Someone is asking if this is a Polaroid. Is this a snap battery or is this an internal battery? It's
an internal lithium battery.
Okay, internal lithium battery.
Internal lithium. So it's easy to charge. It's a USB cable. You can charge it anywhere you want. That's all it is. It's an internal lithium battery. So you're not having to go out and purchase more and more batteries. We wanted to make it so easy to use. You know, no nonsense, no batteries, no ink cartridges, no nothing. Just buy the camera and buy the paper, and you're good to go.
I like that. Let's talk about availability and pricing.
Okay.
I mean, this one came out as I said, in March.
Sure.
March.
Yeah.
This
March,
year?
April, May, different.
Depending on the markets, right?
Different markets. So.
The printer itself is in this mobile version.
The printer is $129.99.
Okay.
In euros, I guess also in US dollars. And well, for IFA we launched the new colors, red and blue, and they are already available on Amazon. That
is a beauty here. And what about your new camera?
So the new camera is going to be available in the market as of end of October, early November. We're in a very healthy position, should I say. You know, we're to full capacity when it comes to manufacturing, and I think we've sold twofold compared to what we're manufacturing. It's going to be a challenge for people like us who we're going to have to manage our retail partners.
Right.
But, you know, it's a good challenge to have. You know,
absolutely.
Like I said, you know,
that's a luxury problem.
Exactly. So we can't get enough. So we're pushing the guys to work day and night to make sure they make the products available for us. End of October, early November, perfect for the gifting season. That's when it's going to be available.
And what about the price of the camera?
So the price is going to be $99.
Oh, it's going to be $99.
99 euros.
And 99 euros, right.
Yeah.
Jesus. So once again, this is $99 and 99 euros. Oh my God, I got them loved it. Does it come with a package of papers already?
So at the moment, we are going to be working with our retail partners that are going to be creating bundles. So,
Yeah.
you know, they'll have the camera, then they'll have a sheet, and then they'll have a case.
Yeah.
That may be retailing at €129 or $129. If you just want to go out and buy the camera itself, of course, you need the paper for it to work.
Yeah.
But just the camera alone without the sheets is €99.
Seriously, guys, that's pretty awesome, and I can tell you already from the feedback that we're getting in our chat. There's one guy,
Thanks.
you know, I should let you know that he's absolutely grateful that you are building something like this. So people are getting reminded again from where you're coming from, and this is quite interesting to see, you know, how many memories we're connecting to this brand Polaroid. And
you know, the heritage, 75 years, they've been around for a long time.
And
so.
I still love that you were just, I mean, this, as I told this already earlier, this little colorful band that is there, but you immediately, you know, there are not many logos out there, not many color combinations out there that immediately reminding you of a brand, right? And Polaroid has one. And this perfectly reminds me of my first experience when I was a child and I saw this camera taking a picture of
It's
me.
the iconic, it's the retro, it's the lifestyle, and that's why you'll see from the products itself as well. Everything that we are now bringing out, we don't need to plaster Polaroid on the camera because the lines do it themselves, you know, and that's why we're very, very proud to be, you know, using the rainbow colors as you call them, and so it's immediately recognizable.
Yeah. You're rolling it out globally, right?
Globally, yes.
Yeah.
And you said it's starting in October. Just to make sure that we got this right. Let me quickly get through the chat. Okay, we are all up to date over here. Now let's talk a little bit about. I mean, first of all, thank you so much for this demonstration.
It's our pleasure.
That was
as you can tell,
amazing.
we are
Seriously.
just as excited as everyone else is on this particular model.
From one ear to the other, right? Seriously, that is. I mean, I got the demo of this one. I've had no idea about that one. I think I read it on one site a couple of days ago, but of course I haven't seen it so far. The combination of the price, the combination of those little features that you put in there, the ease of use, the obvious ease of use, that is pretty awesome. And this is like this.
We're excited. We're very, very excited. That's obviously an understatement, I would say, because, you know, I can't portray enough how excited we are with this particular model and the plans that we have going forward in the instant world. You know, we're bringing it back, and that's why we're really, really excited.
Very cool. Yeah, this is like an amazing hybrid of kind of old technology with new technology. How you can put it together.
I agree.
And plus, you're the only ones on the market, right?
Yeah.
There's
I don't know anyone else.
me neither. There were some unsuccessful Kickstarter campaigns that I remember. Sorry to say that I can't lie, right? I'm so sorry, it's true.
I'm not aware of anyone, so...
What is Kickstarter?
We even covered them. And, yeah... It wasn't that successful. So you know what? I think what we also need to talk about is we need to talk a little bit about Polaroid in general.
Sure.
Right? When I have the chance to talk to two representatives and from a company that is building products that are very, very emotionalized. Because at the end of the day, creating pictures and creating something, when you try to catch a moment where you have somehow, where you attach personally to it, this makes a difference for your life, right? You want to catch, whether you want to catch the moment with the kids, with the parents, with the grandparents, right? When you're getting into school, we have all these moments throughout our lifespan. To have to be in such a company that now makes a fundamental transition, right? And I think when it comes to iconic brands for cameras, for Polaroid, this was the roughest and toughest transition of them all, because you guys were about this, right? So you couldn't just say like, a bunch of your competitors that never did this technology, they could easily switch over into the digital world, but because at the end of the day, this was somehow a picture, and I could never ever. There were not so many. Okay, all the professional photographers, or most of them were developing the pictures and the photos on their own, but the average Joe was just going into a photo studio, right? Just dropped by the film, and then they got it back like a day later or so, right?
Yeah.
But for you guys, it was different. Out of a sudden, there was the digital world.
Yeah.
And
I mean, things became very tough. You know, there's no hiding that story. You know, instant was the phenomenon back then, and you know, the digital world came in play, and that affected us big time. But you know what? The great thing is we still have the iconic brand, Polaroid. What are they known for? Capturing memories, giving you instant print, giving you this, giving you those moments where no other product can give you, sort of thing, where, you know, it's instant print. Yes, we were quiet for a while. You know, we were watching what's happening in the marketplace. And now, guess what? We're back. You know, and we're back with a big bang where, you know, this is where everything's happening. This is where, you know, everyone wants a picture. Everyone wants to stick it on the wall. Everyone wants to do that. So it's, like I mentioned, for the 15 to the 17-year-olds, they've never seen something like this. You know, so
that's the wow factor for them. So
it's something new.
What's happening here, right?
Exactly.
Seriously.
So I was like, when the phones and the tablets and everything came in, obviously that was appealing to me because I was like, wow, this is new, this is new. But to them, this is absolutely new for them. So, you know, that's why Polaroid, yes, you know, as you know, and we all know, that it's very iconic. It's got the heritage, it's got the history, and they've always been renowned for imaging. Yeah. You know, they've always been renowned for the imaging, but on the instant factor as well. And that's what we're bringing back.
For those guys that were watching our stream already yesterday, we were just showing a walkthrough of a computer mall in Taipei, the new one that we have over there. And the third floor, well, the mall was built by Honhai, which is more well known as Foxconn. And on the third floor of the computer mall, we have the camera section. It's a whole floor with cameras. And in the middle, it's a little cafe. And around the cafe, in the kind of plexiglass, I don't know, shelves, they built a camera museum. And they have like 6 or 7 Polaroid cameras over there. Yeah. It's just a kind of walk on memory lane when you just walk around there and want to get a cup of tea. Absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. So yes, as you said, you went quiet for a while, and then the first time it felt like you kind of kicked back, and where what got really interesting is you also released this little cube, right?
Exactly.
This little video camera.
Yeah. So it's, you know, the action camera world is growing massively year on year, 35% growth, 40% growth, and you know. There's a market leader, a certain market leader in that industry. You know, they target audience for them is, you know, the serious guys that are going to jump off a cliff, or they're going to be swimming with the sharks. We wanted to go down the lifestyle route. You know, we want to be able to be using
let me show this.
The action camera.
There's more to come.
Here we go. And you're not going to believe that. How small is that?
So here's the cube.
This is a Polaroid Q Plus.
So this is the new one launched. So this is second generation. This is Wi-Fi.
So, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means I can actually connect it to my smartphone.
You can connect to your smartphone, and the good thing is, not only just you can connect, you can have 5 users.
No way.
Viewing what you're shooting at the same time. So forget the world of privacy. You know, there's 5 of you watching and recording and sharing and snapping away with the Cube Plus. It's 1080p. It can even go as far as 1440p. It takes an SD card, 128 gig SD card. So there's never going to be a moment where you're going to miss it, because you have that capacity to have that SD card. It's so easy to use. You click once and you're shooting images. You click twice and you have the video recording. It's magnetic. You stick it. I mean, I'm looking for somewhere metal. But you know what? You can stick it up anywhere. Anything metal, you can use it and you can stick it up anywhere. It's a shame. You know, I always have this issue.
Yes.
You have nothing metal. But, you know, there's a bench, there's a lamppost. Then we have the fun accessories that go alongside it. So we call it the octopus. Again, it's all to go down the lifestyle route. You know, you have an octopus, you can put it wherever you want, you can hang it up, you know, it looks cool, it looks sexy. Then you've got like a monkey. Now, I want to show you this. The monkey mount is something that we've just launched as well. When you want to talk lifestyle, you want to talk retro.
Jesus, you gotta be kidding me.
This is our very own monkey. Here you go.
I'll take a look at this.
So that's what you call cool. That's what you call something different. That's what you call retro. And that's why you can see that we're not going for those... I mean,
absolutely.
If you want to go swimming with the sharks, for sure,
so
you can still go.
Little hanger here on the back. And those this is like the clam part of it, right here on the front. Look at this. Oh, little monkey. That is pretty awesome. Good job. Hey, kudos to your designers. That is so cool.
So I'm sure you would.
I would put this on my shelf, just as a goddamn piece of technology meeting art, meeting a little bit of comedy, and I mean it in the best way you can imagine. Trust me, because everyone that would get into my living room would see what's that, and I would say, oh, it just took a picture of you.
You know, Polaroid is just a fun brand, and I mean, this is fun. This makes you smile.
Absolutely, no, totally. Oh, that is too funny. Tell us a little bit about the Plus right now. So this is coming to the market.
So this is now being launched into the market as well. Same time, October. That's why it's very, very exciting times for us, because you know it's not just one model that we launch in the Snap. So we have the lifestyle instant side, but then we have the lifestyle action side as well. So you know, like I mentioned, the mounts that we have. You can have a lanyard, you can have a strap mount, you can have a helmet mount, you can have a bike mount. You know, this is the Cube. Obviously, has been in the marketplace for some time. And we've done phenomenally well. But you need to move with times, of course, and that's why we bought the Wi-Fi version, the Cube 2, the Cube Plus, we call it. And you know, it has everything in terms of the technology. You know, it's full HD. It's 8 megapixel still cameras. It's lifestyle. It's going to be launching in October. The retail price on this will be €149, $149. So it's very, very affordable. And like I said, you have the ability to attach all sorts of mounts on this.
What kind of mount is this?
This one?
Yeah.
This is the octopus mount.
Oh, this is part of the octopus mount. Oh, sorry.
This one?
Yeah, no.
Oh, this one. Oh, sorry. This is a suction cup.
Okay.
So maybe you want to use it as a dash cam, or you can stick it up on the window. You know, here you go. You want to record the guy or the robot. You call it the LED robot. You can record him. So we have the fun mounts to go with it. Something else? I don't know whether you like your alcohol or not. I certainly do. So I don't know whether that was the wrong question or the right question to ask.
I think that was the perfect question for tonight.
Yeah? Where are you taking me, by the way? So I'm taking this with me. So we have a shot glass.
I need that. It's just, I'm sold already.
So it's recording you having the shot, capturing what your expression's gonna be after that shot, whether you like the shot or not. You know? Here you go. Okay, so this is the lifestyle angle that we're going down.
Actually, there's some videos on Periscope, on Catch.me, which is a Periscope recording service, of me making the whiskey face after a shot of Jameson.
The whiskey face.
I have a Jameson whiskey face, and my usual pub in Taipei, they know about this. And so the audience wanted to see that. It was quite successful on Periscope. There were like 2,000 people watching it, like it was right away, and they've been really laughing their asses off. Now, seriously, who's having these ideas? That is insane. I got them love this. How about that? Having a camera in a shot glass. Wow, guys, seriously, it's not stopping.
It's not stopping.
What else? Camera in a banana, or in an apple, or in a glass of yogurt.
So we have a fish bowl mount, so you can see your fish swimming if you want, and you put it in the fish bowl. We have the tripods. We're launching a snake. So it's a flexible snake, and you can go around, put it on your shoulders, wherever you want to put it. So it's a snake.
Seriously, you're going all in here, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I, you know what? I totally agree with you, because this is about building up accessories that are thinking a little bit outside of the box, right? Because I mean, what's happening to this market?
I mean, the market is exploding.
It is exploding.
Yeah.
But taking pictures is always fun.
Exactly.
You never want to take. Well, at least I don't want to take pictures and photos of things that sadden me. I'm not going to do that. For me, it's about this catching this moment, enjoying something and doing it in the best way I can. And if I can combine this with some accessories that are already putting me into a kind of positive,
it's
fun
thinking
mood,
outside the
right?
box. It's thinking outside the box. You know what? You never would have envisaged yourself taking an image or taking a capture of you having a drink. Or you would never have thought, who's going to record me having a shot? You can have your mobile phone out there, but it's not the same. It's not the same. This is actually live moments. This is on you. You are having the drink. This is just one example. The monkey mount, like we discussed, the monkey mount. It's something quirky. It's going to draw your attention. As soon as you see it, you're going to be like, wow, what is that?
So,
I mean,
all...
The whole design of the products, this is the first eye catcher.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the Polaroid Cube. It was launched last year. So now for IFA, we have different colors. So the green one and also the pink one. So just by using it, by having it in your hands, by using it, you get the attention of the audience. I mean, this is just super cool design.
I agree with you.
All the products here on the table, they were designed by Ammunition, the famous, iconic design studio from San Francisco.
Yeah.
They also designed, for example, the Beats by Dre.
Right.
So, and this is just, I mean, the device is already fun before actually using it. You look at it and you get a smile on your face.
Yeah. No, I agree. And the colors, right? There's some new color combinations you have over here. The pink one is new. This kind of greenish
This is
one.
like a glow in the dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the glow in the dark, you're never going to lose your camera either.
Of course the camera is glowing in the dark. I mean, come on, after I've seen this shot glass camera thing, what's next? I'm open for everything, for whatever you're going to show, seriously. So that is amazing.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. It's bringing fun back into capturing moments.
Very, very, very interesting approach, seriously.
And basically, if you go back to the technology of the Polaroid Cube Plus, I mean, you will have an app for that, so you can pair up the Polaroid Cube Plus with your smartphone. You see what the Cube Plus is seeing, so you can just put it somewhere, go somewhere else, and use your smartphone as a viewfinder. And basically, what Ravi also mentioned, that up to 5 people can use one device, so 5 people can see what the Cube Plus is seeing.
I like that idea. That is pretty cool. Also, about
you never imagine that, right?
No,
you can have one person, and that's the norm. You have the one person viewing what footage you're taking and so forth. But this is something different. We want everyone to capture that moment at the same time. The great thing with the app also is not only can you capture moments, not only can you shoot, not only can you take videos, you can actually share, which is, of course, because it's Wi-Fi, it's the smartphone, but also you can print. Now, what I mean by print, you have this, and you have the zip printer, you have the cube, you can print instantly off the app.
Because a Wi-Fi direct connection that you build.
Correct. Yeah.
It's all about interconnectivity.
Okay, so the first people in the chat room already remembered the periscope with the whiskey face. Yes, thank you for that. Seriously, I just can't wait to check that out. It's gonna be amazing. What happened with you guys? What happened with your design team? What happened with your CEO and your business development management and your strategists out there and analyze? That is like...
We didn't want to come back just for the sake of coming back.
Seriously.
We wanted to come back strategically in the right frame of mind in terms of what we wanted, what our target audience is. Yeah, we held back a little while, but you know what? Now we're back, and we're back with a big bang.
I agree. And I mean, throughout those decades that Polaroid is on the market, you have very, very strong distribution channels,
Sure.
global distribution channels. So you're one of the few companies that are out there, iconic brands that are capable of really pushing a new product into the channels, into the retailers, and therefore into the markets, and to create awareness for a new product. Absolutely. And I'm sure, seriously, I mean, once again, if you have this on a store shelf, right away, people just want to touch it. They want to figure out what is it, what's going on here, right? And if you have a trained salesperson to really explain them, what's going on, they're showing them the printer over here and what they can do with their smartphones. It's a very, very versatile product right now, and a complementing product range, which I really love. Those are the compatibility in between and connectivity in between the different products.
Yeah.
And how your accessory line is fitting this. I was already quite impressed during Mobile World Congress.
Right.
But I've had no idea about this. No. Seriously.
And that's why, that's why it's very, very exciting times for us. It's an honor to be sitting here in front of you and talking about these products, because you know what, I live and dream this. I love this. Yeah. I used to be involved in markets previously where they're in decline and so forth, but now this is all in growth. We're moving with times, but we're bringing back the vintage. And that's why it's very, very exciting to be here, be part of this, be part of the family, sharing that vision of, you know what, we are going somewhere.
Yeah, no, totally. You know what, I don't know, we're talking for 35 minutes, but I'm coming to the point where I'm almost speechless right now. Seriously.
Was it 35 minutes?
No,
we've only been here 5 minutes, no?
I'm looking at all this stuff and I think, oh my God. Someone...
You just want to use the shot glass, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, exactly.
I'll take you to the bar. Don't worry.
No, it's just like seriously. Someone escaped from camera geek paradise here, and it's just it took a bunch of amazing gadgets with him in his bag. Once again, I think this is the absolutely right approach. Yes, this might look a little bit geeky for some people, but no, let's start with a printer here, right? This is connecting to a device everyone has in his pocket, which is our smartphone.
Yeah.
Or to a tablet.
Correct.
Or you could. I'm pretty sure you can even connect it to a laptop, right?
Yeah.
This is basically no problem. You can just use your Windows laptop, for example, send an image via Bluetooth, and it will instantly print it out. So you can use your Android device, your iOS device, your computer, Windows phone, everything that has Bluetooth.
Yeah. And then we've had the next step was your digital camera, 10 megapixel camera, with the printer integrated for, there we go, for $99 or 99 euros, with a bunch of fun features like having this kind of iconic Polaroid frame that you, and a selfie 10 seconds countdown, right? $99, that one. And then we have the second version of the Polaroid Cube. It's a Cube Plus right now. Capable of 1440p right now, and it also comes with a Wi-Fi direct connection, so that you can actually watch what's going on this device, but not only for yourself, but you can share this with 5 people. You know how fun a road trip is with 5 people that are watching it from a nice little fast SUV. And we did this last year on the east coast of Taiwan. And you know what? We're going to do this again in December, going from Vancouver to San Diego for like 2 weeks. And I'm going to Stuttgart next weekend to talk to Mercedes about this. And I told them already, we need a fast roadster and we need a nice SUV. It would be amazing to watch that with 5 people, especially when I'm driving. I'm not so sure if everyone would just tune in then. But still, this is fun, and that's what I like about this. this is a very serious product, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's about the fun that it can create. And I love the idea that those are stickers.
Yeah, they're stickers. The great thing is with the app that comes with the zip printer, you can actually edit it, so you can create a business card. You can put love hearts, whatever tickles your fancy, basically. You can put love hearts around it. You can write on the pictures. You can do whatever you want with the app. And like I said, you know, the picture, that's what the fun is.
For those guys that are wondering, why is the printer more expensive than the camera? Which is basically because it's a little bit more versatile, right?
It is indeed. So the connectivity that you have on there, the ability of what it can do, NFC, Bluetooth, the technology it has itself, that's why, you know, it's a little bit more expensive than the camera.
Different battery that is in there.
Different battery. It's a lithium battery again, so it's easy to use, easy charge. But you know, like you mentioned, it's different to the camera because the camera, you're just continuous shooting, taking images, whereas this, you're actually using higher definition images on your phone, on your laptop, on your devices. So that's why this is slightly more expensive than the camera itself.
Stefan, there's a 10 megapixel sensor in the Snap.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, well, all I can say right now is, seriously, that was the wow factor. And you know what? This was we only have a web app slot after this one. Like it's a slot that we're doing each and every year with the guys from Android Authority and Pocket Now, and we have a friend from 9 to 5 Mac here, where we're just kind of judging IFA, judging the show floor, and judging all these companies, right? But to see that kind of brought me in a proper mood to do that, and in a really positive one. That was a perfect timing. Thank you so much. If you want to get to know more about this, you know what, just head over to Polaroid.com, and I'm pretty sure that you can get all the information that you need to see, you know, how can I finally reproduce this amazing Jameson face, again, in 1440p, right? And plus, with 25 frames or 30 frames a second, because Periscope doesn't support this amazing quality that the Q Plus will provide you. We're going to have a quick break of about 5 minutes right now. I quickly have to run over to the restroom. I seriously need to do that right now. But you know what? Thank you so much for amazing pros, because otherwise I would have had a problem over here. You know? So it just kind of got me into a different mindset with those front products here. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes, and then we're going to have as usual, our show wrap up and recap. Yeah. With Josh from Android Authority, Michael from Pocket Now is over here, and another fellow from 9 to 5 Mac. And we're going to watch a little hands-on video until this is about to happen. Bear with us.